Welcome back to podcast 0.09 part 2.
Maybe.
You asked and we delivered.
So, from Natalia.
It's
The Creative Secrets. The Cranny of Secrets.
technical difficulties. Now for a brief ASMR break while we get our act together from Kateri.
Oh, I do the ASMR. Perfect. I used to watch it all the time. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my ASMR section, I guess. Here's a water bottle from the pub.
That was our momentary ASMR break by Kateri McCole.
Thank you.
Now, Sam. I stalled like 2 minutes and gave you that much time to calm down. Use this as a stepping stone.
Stepping stone. Okay. It is Tuesday night. Last Wednesday, a tale went down worthy of the title of the word, a rumble. Michael, no. So this is how it all started. Man, that's so funny, dude. That's so funny. Okay, so this all is kind of like advertising, but after Corpus Christi's, it's so funny, dude. Tomorrow it's not gonna be funny though. It's gonna be like, that was dumb. It's so funny right now, dude. It's so funny.
Revel in it.
I shall. Oh man, dude. Whew, that's so funny. Dude, oh man, that's so funny. Oh man, that's so funny. Anyway, it was the post TOB discussion. We were in the caf. Who's we? Oh, it was a great discussion. It was me, Michael.
Maybe second or third best.
I'd say third.
Third best?
Yeah. The first was definitely the
The first 2 hour one.
the androgynous one. But anyway,
Sensitivity.
yeah. But anyway, that's a whole other ball of wax. Michael, me, Drew, and Jacob, and Meg, all the members in Corpus, and Meg just hangs out for the Wednesday nights. But anyway, I get a call from Anna, and I'm like, oh shoot, I should take this. She's like, hey, let some AMDG guys, John, namely, they stole the inflatable snowman outside of Marion Dorm, and we're like, oh shoot, we gotta go get him. I see a tale and an adventure unfolding, and I'm like, well, I need Michael. Oh, Michael, what just happened?
You're good. You just went up on it. You're good.
Okay. But yeah, and so I need Michael. I walk over to Michael, slam my palm down on the table, and I'm like, Michael, we have to go fight John, right? Yeah.
You said we have to go steal something.
Oh yeah, steal something.
For context, and you refused.
Exactly. So then Michael's like, I'm in. We go outside. It's me, Michael, my sister Anna, and our friend Emily and Marianne. All right. We learn from a more upstanding AMDG guy that is inductions, or no, it's a commitment that they have to steal something. But if we steal it back by 11, they don't get that commitment. And so we get the keys and our whip. We tear on down to frickin' J. Sarah, right? We don't even park the car. We just go right in front. It was so sick. Nah, dude. The keys were out.
Like go sideways, like slant it, and just leave it right there, lights on, like and just run inside.
But we had the keys, so it's all good. Yeah. We'll see. We should have, but whatever. It's okay. It's okay. So then we run to Francis, right? And like this brother helps us out, and he lets us in. And we're like, "Thanks, bro."
Not Francis, Jason.
I mean, yeah. And he's like, "Thanks, bro." Right. And then, oh, exactly, dude. He was a stepping stone to the pavement. And what happened was crazy, Michael. What happened then?
After my G let me into the building, we were walking around. We didn't really know where the common room was. We were asking around. We heard telltale.
was stronger than our confusion.
Yes, our will was stronger than our confusion, and we heard telltale from someone that their common room was downstairs and that they saw Intense acting suspicious walking down there.
Our noses validated the information before our eyes.
Yes. And
They smoke.
we walked. Yeah. Yes, they do. That's the context. Anyway, we were walking downstairs. It was oddly quiet. Too quiet.
Stupid.
I got nothing else. And then we see a figure down the hallway holding something.
And we're like,
We run closer and we see it is indeed the deflated snowman from Marion.
Eric, you guys had a kettle in here? Yeah.
Like a tea kettle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right there.
God bless.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Thank you so much. Yeah. No problem, Diego.
Huh?
No problem, dude.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm on 2 hours of sleep.
It's all good.
Dude, you need the tea. That was a momentary.
had a positive use for it.
I was gonna throw it out. I was like, I guess I'll keep it around for a second.
Dude. Anyway.
I'm not even gonna bother trying to explain what just happened. It involved a disciple and a teapot. Anyway, we see the man with the deflated snowman all alone walking down a hallway in the dark, and it was quiet. Sam rushes forward. I'm right behind him. Sam grabs the snowman.
Well, no.
Hang on. Sam gets a death hold on this snowman. Death grip. He's not letting go. He has such a tight hold on this. He brings it close to his chest, closes in on it, and just falls to the floor. And immediately, this AMDG thug just yells down the hallway for help and assistance because he's too weak to face us like men. And then out from a door, both sides, out come 11 AMDG, more AMDG thugs. And they immediately attack us ruthlessly. But we were.
I'm like, Michael, and you're like, I got you.
Okay.
So there I was, right? In the hallway holding this thing, okay? And I was like, oh no. And I go, Michael, right? Then John, he just kind of looks at me and he's like he just looks at me. The first look he gives me is recognition, oh, I know you. The second look is, wait, what are you doing? The third look is, oh no, he's here, And I'm like, I'm like, you know what I mean?
And the fourth look he gave me was, is that my leather jacket that you're wearing? Exactly. And I said, yes, that is your leather jacket, John. I'm going to beat you while wearing your leather jacket. All right, it's back to you.
Exactly. So then a rumble ensues, okay? No joke. And I was on the floor.
Hallway was packed.
Dude, it was honestly though, it was packed. There goes one moment, I was in the corner. There were 5 dudes on me. This one guy was like, bro, fresh docs. And I'm like, thanks, fam. All right. Dude, mid-fight, dude. He's like, whoa, sick docs. Yeah.
He's got Sam like this, was, dude, nice docs.
And I'm like, thanks, bro. It was so sick. And then I look back at Mike and I'm like, Michael, help. And then like I look at you, and then like Michael's being forced up against the wall, like while standing up, and like he has one arm like craned backwards, and it's like they're reaching for him. It was so sick. And then they start hauling me down the hallway, like, cause they're like, we can't like get it out.
Completely picked him up.
So they're basically like, hey, he can come with us too, and I'm like, uh-oh. And then
At this point, Sam was in midair and he had 7 AMDGs.
no.
Oh, this is before. Oh. Sam's being dragged away by the AMDG Intense down the hallway towards their common room. Who knows what they were going to do to him? Could have been the end of his life. Could have been. And I grabbed John by the collar of his shirt, threw him over my shoulder into the wall, and then shoved the other AMDG Intense out of the way, grabbed Sam by the collar of his shirt, pulled him back from the room, and he was able to get free.
But then,
And then 7 AMDG Intense turned around, at least one on each limb for Samuel. They picked him up, got him in midair. He was at least 4 feet above the ground, and they started hauling him like towards their common room at a faster pace.
not even kidding.
It took maybe 3 on each arm to get the snowman out of his grip. And unfortunately, they retreated like cowards back in their common room and locked the door so we couldn't get in. They were.
This one dude was like, bro. He's like, you had it there, bro. And he dabbed me up. He was like, sick, dog. I'm like, thanks, you know. My grip strength is like crippled.
But before the fight actually ended, we were still mid rumble, and all of a sudden we hear the sound of shattering glass hit the floor, and everyone freezes and just looks around, and we see the glass shatter. Some cup had fallen, and everyone just looks at each other, acknowledges the situation, dabs each other up, and is like, "Good fight, man."
Yeah.
Man to man,
Yeah, honestly though.
and we parted ways.
Well, Anna almost got on video, but that's another story.
I don't want to talk about.
I know you know. But anyway, and then we like walked outside, and then we walked outside and went like to the back window, right? And like we like were listening like to them like talking on the inside, like, and they were like, bro, we just got like in a fight and he just would not let go. And I was like, dang right, you know. Then I almost broke the window. Michael was like, bro, don't do it. I don't think I've been expelled.
No, you would have been expelled.
It's fined, yes, but
You could have explained your situation.
thank you, Natalia.
I would've-
Where's the wisdom?
I would have fought for that.
3 freshman girls passed,
And you.
and me, whatever, past past visitation hours, breaks into a common room through the window.
It's Sky Storm.
Dude, it's the AMDG room. No one. Yeah.
Yeah, I could fight for that.
Not for this.
I would fight for the snowman.
Yeah, you would.
Stole our snowman.
Exactly.
I would do it.
Natalia would have been
Dude,
I really
you
wish.
would have sliced them all. Okay.
If I actually had
You
my
know a lot
weapon,
about
that would have been really
marrying
bad.
And like a commitment and like you had a personal tragic loss.
Said we had 3 people with personal tragic losses, and they did nothing.
You're right.
I
You're right.
Nothing.
I don't know.
The most they
I
did was
could've-
attempt to film a video.
You're
If
right.
I actually had,
Damn.
okay,
You're right.
see,
Dude,
like,
they should have gone in. They could have known against them. Whatever.
I think, like, okay. If it was, like, my brother, for sure. Absolutely would have fought that kid. But if it's, like, a bunch of, like, random college guys that I don't know, am I about to throw hands?
Yes.
I see, like, I
They
would,
can't
like,
do anything to you.
see, like,
Well, I don't know, Michael.
The situation,
I
Knowing
might.
what they do.
but they were.
I might.
They were like.
but I don't know.
They were like really like good about the whole thing.
Honestly, yeah.
You would have to throw me into that situation and then see what I'd do. I don't know.
I feel like you would.
I feel like I would.
depending. Yeah.
Like, if you were being dragged into the common room, I would, like, pull you out.
would.
Yeah,
I'd be like, no.
Exactly.
Maybe not.
Guys, we could just reenact it. I'll just
Go
go down there right now.
I know he's not here. It means he's down there.
Dude, honestly though,
Dude, we were talking
Like
about
inductions,
every
who?
Wednesday night around 11 o'clock is AMDG Rumble night.
dude, that's tomorrow night. Dude, like I'll bring this coat and be like, in this corner, ding, ding, ding. Like we Be like in this corner, it's like we have the Scrounger, and it's like his boxing gloves are made of barbed wire. Exactly. And it's be like, in this corner we have the Imposter, and you're like, it's like he's a southpaw, and with a tenacious grip. We have like the dang it, Michael. Whatever. Sorry. Yeah, dun 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 dun. It's like Yasmin a full Nelson, you know. Dude, that'd be so sick.
That'd be fun.
1v1s would get crazy.
Dude, I would be in.
We should do that.
Dude, like boxing gloves, like mouth guards.
Tomorrow night.
Okay, I'm worried about like my spleen. But like besides that, I'm good. You know.
Why the sleeve?
Cause dude, I think it's burst. Like I'm dead.
Yeah, along with like every other organ in your body.
That's true, but I'd be fine. But anyway,
Well, technically,
yeah, no.
you can survive with one kidney.
And your skin is an organ. Michael, I told
Okay.
you about that one
Okay,
Fight Club.
Sam.
Like,
Fight Club.
Corpus Christi fight.
no, the John. Well, yeah, I mean that. But like, what like John and I planned, like the wacky Iraqi, you know? Oh, dude, that was so good.
Or this, or
Another
the
episode.
fight on the island that we had.
Dude.
I'll play the music.
Spring break.
Yeah, dude. Literally, just get like the biggest rager. Oh my god.
Rage.
We're good. Dude,
What are you talking about?
nothing. Don't worry.
Suspicious.
No, I'm suspicious about this man in the trench coat.
Spring break. Yeah.
Spring break.
Oh,
Yo.
man.
Sus.
Yeah.
Weird.
Anyway,
We're
that's
always
the end of the
out at,
Rumble.
like, 2 a.m. Get in the car. Dude, we should. That's fun.
It'd be
Night
dangerous,
kayaking?
but yeah,
It wouldn't be that dangerous.
Dangerous.
If we had life jackets,
you're right.
I wouldn't
But
wear.
yeah, Michael.
Michael drives.
Dude, Michael never wears.
I'm so confused. I'm trying to piece it together. Okay. Okay. Rager?
I was gonna keep going too.
You
but
too?
Okay, not like an actual rager.
Sure.
A rager
Just
without
like-
the alcohol. Actually, maybe a few mics.
Exactly. Mike's slap harder than a lot of things.
That's the dangerous part.
Catholic students get lit over
No, mics.
Dude.
Mics. The conference.
Yeah, it's like 4. It's
Oh,
easy
really?
to do. Yeah.
Screw, dude. Never
I'm so
mind.
confused.
Okay, but dude, the harder are 8.
Rager.
I'm 21. Of any legal and cautious person like who is listening, I am of age. Don't worry.
So, dialing 911.
Elizabeth is just like ding 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 ding.
You should send this to Michael and Elizabeth and your sister, Elizabeth.
Dude, she would love that.
She would.
Dude, did you listen to it like in the van?
With the net crew. Scandalize some people.
Honestly though.
Yes. Yes. Of
Oh
course.
man.
For legal purposes, I'm 19. Michael. Okay.
Just don't talk Italian.
I wasn't even gonna say it.
Okay,
She
yeah.
had something to say.
No, I didn't.
You, something was gonna
Michael?
come out.
He's illegal.
Me as an entity.
Yeah.
It's like
Tossed.
19, but he's still an alcoholic.
Oh, yes. Okay. Michael is a crippling alcoholic.
No,
Struggling.
Crippling alcoholic addiction.
it
It's
makes him wear Gucci slides.
he's spent his fortune.
And in this corner we have Michael.
The alcohol.
No.
Actually gonna lose because he's drunk off his ass.
No. In this corner.
With broken
Dude,
bottles.
that's my thing. You can't take that.
But I'm the alcoholic.
you're right.
I have just a bottle of bourbon in my
You have to fight with a broken bottle.
You just
No,
stab
I
somebody.
think that's an excellent idea.
Dude, the broken bottle from the story. Dude,
That seems a little.
dude, you just wear like a bedrobe, dude, like a bathrobe, those Gucci slides, and you have a broken bottle, and you stab people. Drunken piss, bro.
The drunken fish.
Drunken
I love
piss.
broccoli so much.
Okay, here's another character we can do.
Broccoli.
Here's another character.
From Naruto.
No. Like,
For the rumble.
yeah. Okay, so we have in this corner the alcohol. The other corner. The gripster. Dude, I can be. No, I can be. Dude, the fish. Dude, I have like this robe on. I can be just like.
You literally go to Walmart and buy like a raw salmon.
Dude, I beat him with the salmon. I can beat him. Dude, I beat him with the salmon. That's so good. It's like, what is it? Yeah, just like the, just like. Dude, that's so. The fish king. The fish king. He's like, wow.
That would be so.
Yeah.
Welcome
You
back
know,
to
like
the
this-
ASMR.
Okay. There's another character we can do. John. Be like,
Redneck. No.
With his guitar.
the lumberjack.
Yes, lumberjack.
The lumberjack.
And he just has like an axe.
Yeah, dude.
He just pulls out
Straight
a
up an
Just an
axe.
axe.
Just chops.
Literally pulls out.
The other picture, the
Exactly,
profile picture
I
I have
know.
on my phone of John, I looked up stereotypical lumberjack. And that's the photo I said.
Dude, we can have like the AMDG thug personified, and he just like he has like smoke jitsu. And he's-
That's LOJ.
You're right. Who else we could do?
Dude, I had dinner with LOJ the other night.
Oh really?
I learned only one of them doesn't smoke out of the entire house.
Are you serious? Who?
I forget his name. He's useless to the household.
Ouch, Michael. Wait, is it Garrett?
I have no idea actually.
Long hair?
I don't know. I didn't meet him. They were just telling me about
What
it.
does he look like?
I didn't meet him.
No. Judging by the people who weren't there, Michael.
Who was there?
Wait, was there a guy there like who was long hair?
No.
It's probably Garrett then. Dude, I respect Garrett.
Did he not smoke?
I hope he doesn't.
All the intents already smoke until like freshmen.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Sad, dude.
This
Yeah.
reminds me of our biology.
He was telling me, he was like, dude, it's so sad when like a smoker stops smoking. It's like, when he goes,
Wait, who?
it's like you
Who?
lost a brother smoking, right? He's like,
Who said this?
one of the intents. He's like, honestly, can we just take a moment of silence right now?
That's,
Dude, that's so sad.
that's really
It was so
unfortunate.
That's
funny
so
though.
sad.
That's terrible.
Dude, they made me like a little sad.
Guys, they need like a
Okay,
dare program.
But see, I like a lot of the LJ members because like they're kind of like, I don't know, they're like smoke a lot and they probably drink a lot, but like
No.
a lot of them are like really good people too. John's
Okay.
a good person. What?
I'll tell you something later. It's all good. Everyone's on their journey. There's hope and there's saving for all. Hashtag the way, the truth, and the life. We're at how many minutes?
You want to get a theological discussion going?
How much more time do we have?
Want to throw in some transcendentals?
Oh, hang on.
I hate drinking.
Y'all
Scatological, man.
you'll have to leave at 12 though.
Yes,
They'll just
yeah.
Wait, hang on. Like
It's still going.
no, but like sign off like at 30. You know.
We're good. We got 7.
Oh, 7 minutes.
It's fine.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Dude, ready?
I'm ready.
Shall we talk about which of the 3 Okay, technically they're all equal. Or are they? Here we go. The 3 transcendentals: goodness, truth, and beauty. I would like to open the board for which is the most important.
Truth.
Like the front of like your thing, like.
I love the transcendentals. Well, in one way, you can't really argue that anyone is more important than the other because they're basically all connected in like
No, they are.
they are all connected in like a inseparable way. So
What are the three?
truth, goodness, and beauty.
Dude, how do you talk about like an hour about each one? Like,
Mm,
you make
Longer.
Yeah, honestly.
They're the three things that I don't even objectively reveal something about God in like a unique way, but particular to like each individual.
Like I was gonna say, like certain ones like are more hopeful like than others. Like, but, like if you really think about it, it's like
Mm-hmm.
not really, you know.
And without one, if you take one away from the equation, the other two bring you into destruction.
Yeah,
If you remove one.
it's insane. It's like a rope bridge.
If you remove beauty from truth and good, well, really, if you remove beauty from truth, you kind of have to remove goodness from truth. And then the truth isn't really truth, it's just like utilitarianism.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy.
Anyone else want to think?
Goodness.
Well. Where do I start, dude? I'm gonna go on this whole tangent.
Well, do it.
Okay. Is that Jack playing his uke? Okay, so the things I think of most is like I was gonna say like eyes, right? And like seeing, and like I think like a great gift and like a tool is like learning like to see these three transcendentals, you know, like you see one, like it like illuminates all of the others, and vice versa, you know. And so truth, I think truth is a really powerful one in terms of like salvation, or more so of like saving things, because like you can be like, oh shoot, that person might be like objectively really bad, but they have a lot of truth in them, and that's very hopeful, you know. Versus that's not as easy to see, like in a way of like
Objectively doing something bad, but subjectively they're still.
kind of, but like it's not like as easier to see like in goodness or like in beauty, you know. Because there could be something like that you're like you know what I mean, like truth is a lot more clean cut, but so much more objective and subjective at the same time, you know. Yeah, but then goodness, you know, like that is just like its
I
own.
don't understand the most.
Really,
Goodness sounds good.
like at first
I get.
we're at 27.
It's hard.
Yeah. No.
No.
Sounds.
Okay, no. See the.
Goodness makes sense.
I feel like a pretty lukewarm.
I like
I feel like okay, goodness is in the catechism, and I have it marked down, and it's like it's so. It's kind of like humility,
Well,
in the sense that like, do you have a catechism in here?
I can get one. That's one in my room.
Well, no, like it's marked in mine, but whatever.
I mean, they have those in appendix.
Yeah. But like, oh yeah, you're right. Wait, Jack's catechism.
Wait, what?
In Jack's catechism, there's. Too soon, maybe. Please, I don't know.
Not too
I like
soon.
did not get that.
Not too soon at all. Oh my god.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah. So like with goodness, like from what I know, like it's kind of like humility in the sense of that, like, looking at it like in a fishbowl, like it's nothing crazy, but like when like it happens, you kind of realize it, and like looking back, like you're like, oh my gosh, that was goodness. It's kind of like a like subconscious mode of being. Don't quote me on that, but like that's how I would explain it.
I think that's a good way. That's not the
I like
only way of
goodness.
explaining.
Exactly.
Everything is good.
Everything.
Sins are false
Yes,
good.
they're just
Exactly.
they're
Yeah.
twisted
There we go.
versions
Exactly.
of it.
Twisted
Yeah.
versions of good.
Which is why the worst sins are the twisted versions of the best goods.
Exactly. Which is so easy to see.
It's so easy. To
Which beauty like is a
Shines
perfect
the light right
example.
through.
It does. It really does. But even so, that is kind of like that prism like can be easily distorted. You know.
Mhm. Also, wait. Oh no. Also, the cool thing about the transcendentals is that
We gotta cut it in
it's
like.
all good. It's all good. I can trim it.
Oh, okay.
The first, no, all three of the transcendentals are just like you could rightly so call God by either, like all three of the names. Like that's the cool thing.
I know.
That truth, goodness, and beauty are just like another name for God.
Yeah. I heard like another one was oneness.
Oneness.
Yeah, like just being one, and like I don't know if that's like a catechism truth or like a more like hot take like from like a saint, you know, but it makes sense,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like
I feel like that would just go along with goodness and truth more.
Well, no.
Really.
well no, like basically I mean like you need all three, and like in the Trinity, like you need like it's all just kind of one, you know.
Mhm.
Unity.
Oh, so the oneness is like the virtue or whatever you call
No. See, I don't know.
it. Oh, bringing them all three together.
Maybe. I just heard that like one day, and I was like, I don't know about that.
About oneness.
Yeah.
That's a discussion.
I think it
I know,
makes
you're right.
sense.
Mm.
I mean, it makes sense, but is it transcendental? I don't think it's transcendental because the transcendentals are pretty.
What are transcendental?
Okay.
We need catechism. Right back.
Okay.
There. Are
We
you
shall resume with the catechism.
Wait. So like, are you guys talking?
ASMR. What?
Are you guys talking about like in the virtues in respect to the Trinity?
No, well, kind of. So, like, from my knowledge, there are these, like, three attributes of God called the transcendentals because they transcend, and they are goodness, truth, and beauty.
Oneness would make sense. 'Cause it's
Well,
like
wait, one of them doesn't?
no, oneness would make sense.
It would, but that is not,
That's not technically one of those.
it's not a transcendental, but is it a quality?
It is.
Oh,
Wouldn't you say, Michael?
what's that again?
Wouldn't you say, Michael?
That it's a quality
Yeah.
of.
Of God, like, but not a transcendental.
Mm-hmm.
And what is a
Oh,
transcendental?
obviously, yeah, it's a quality of God.
Something that transcends everything, which is like God, which is, but only when it's all three.
Well,
Because if it's one,
a lot, like everything really connects, like in that sense. But the
What is
transcendentals are like
transcend?
it's a special aspect that we recognize as having a particular like
exactly.
Well, I would say it would transcend.
ability.
Is this
to
shiny?
transcend.
Mm.
Like in the
I think it is actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see here.
I think it would transcend. I would say. It is reflective. I think. Because.
you were in a situation one time,
Does
and you
anyone
need to-
have any early morning
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
No.
8.
You guys have 8 a.m.
Yeah.
exams?
It's cool. We're gonna ace it.
yeah, you
I
know.
Easy.
Goodness, Michael. That does not seem easy to me.
Biology. We got it in the bag.
Sounds
It's all. We already aced
What
it.
bag? The dollar store?
I got it in the
The Gucci bag?
yes.
I'll take it.
Oh,
Goodness,
the
Michael.
knockoff Gucci bag. The better Gucci bag.
there's the transcendence of God.
But that would make sense why it would transcend. Because I don't
No,
think anyone
goodness.
can
Goodness,
understand.
dog.
Actually, that's not necessary. Well, yeah. But like no one can understand like the oneness of the Trinity.
No.
You're right.
Because
Not,
they're all
not,
Not
until
even
we're there.
yeah. The
I would
closest
say the
analogy
transcend.
we have is the unity of a family, but that's just an analogy.
And all.
I think it's like-
That's why so many
like
people
10.
struggle, like,
with the Trinity.
with the Trinity, like,
Yeah.
understanding it. Like, I tried to have a conversation, not to bring up Mormonism again, but I tried to have a conversation with a Mormon about the Trinity, and they, like, could not comprehend, like, it was so confusing to them. And I'm
Unbelievable.
like, well, that's kind of,
Makes
yeah,
sense.
like,
That's
how
kinda
it
the
is.
point.
It is confusing.
It's,
I've
It's
thought
a
about
mystery.
a lot of things. One
I think
thing,
it makes perfect sense.
I forget the priest who said this, but it was really interesting.
Yeah.
He was saying how like there's okay, he used this word which is kind of like rubs people the wrong way, I feel like, but a lot of Catholicism like is scandalous to the normal person, and it makes sense if you really step back and think about it. Because to a normal person, to a person who's heard a lot about God, maybe not from a Christian perspective, or really just not from a Catholic perspective, and especially not from a Christian perspective, the idea of actually believing that God would become man is so opposed to any other religion, because
Facts.
they think of men as just inherently lower, and like
They are.
obviously we can't equate like the creation to the creator, but at the same time God bridges that gap for in Christianity, and especially
Yeah.
Catholicism, to the point where he wants to divinize all of us, and he makes himself human,
Yeah.
so he bridges that, and that alone, like just that, like there's more than that, but that fact alone is like one of the most scandalous things. And he's like he's saying like we should be in some sense scandalized that God, our creator, lowered himself to us,
Yeah.
but in so much as we're scandalized, we should be that much more grateful and thankful, and like have that
In
much more
awe.
love and awe for what he did.
I think that would relate to the goodness.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Actually,
I think Guinness is really
Side
funny.
note, Sikhism, I was doing like some research on it. It's low key like the Arabian version of Christianity, but with beards and knives. Low key.
And turbans.
what?
Dude, Sikhism? I was doing like,
Sign? No, I'm kidding. Sign me up.
dude, I was doing some research on it. It's low key like,
Don't they have turbans?
like they're sleeping on something, dude.
Most religions are sleeping on something.
That's
You're right.
facts.
My goodness.
I'm
Goodness
looking for.
is
It doesn't have like just a
beautiful.
set definition.
It's like the humility, purity, like all the good things.
Biscuits. Okay, I have it.
I'm looking. I'm
Biscuit.
looking. I think I found something.
Keep
I'm just
it
trying to find
biscuits.
the right one.
Good
Oh,
potato.
okay, fantastic.
Wait.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Wait, no, was my sister there too?
I don't think so. No, she wasn't.
Well, then who was I talking that with?
Cake Patowski.
Oh, wait. Oh, Sagood is you and Michael. That's what it was. Cake Patowski cake. That's such a good song.
Biscuits. I love biscuits.
We have to leave.
Yeah.
What time is it?
7:52. I mean, 11:52.
Oh yeah, we should let you guys go.
Yes.
Goodness though.
Goodness is so beautiful.
It
I think I
is.
could definitely think about that for a while.
Hmm.
Guys, I cannot fall asleep. I screwed up my sleep schedule.
Dude, I can't
So
fall asleep
bad.
either.
I was okay.
Dude, I just lay there for a while.
I was like thinking, and I like finished my rosary. I checked my time, and it was like 3 a.m. And I was like, "Yep."
Dude, it's so weird. I just can't. It's crazy.
I was just like, "Yeah, this is how it's gonna be."
See, mine isn't that bad, but I was trying to like go to bed early because I had an 8 a.m. final, and then I couldn't fall asleep until like 2 hours later, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Dude,
I just can't fall asleep.
the other night I was there like, for like an hour. Like, not even kidding, like I counted like 400 sheep. Dude, I'm kidding.
I should
Like,
try that.
Dude, I started counting sheep. I was like, dadgummit, I'm gonna do it. Then I like stack like Minecraft things. I'm like, how many is like an 8 stack of 64? I went through all that math in my head.
Dude, that's gonna
All
keep
of-
you awake.
Dude,
Yeah.
exactly. And I was still there, and I was like, ugh. Like, then I just like played Minecraft like for like an hour and a half, and I was like, I'm still like not tired. It was annoying.
Yeah, could you play Minecraft?
What?
Play Minecraft.
Yeah,
Engaging the brain.
You gotta just. What you have to do is switch something up.
You just kind of
What do you
gotta
mean?
like
Like
stand
if you
and
can
just-
sleep somewhere else for one night, or
Where's there to sleep?
flip around to John's
The
room.
You're right.
Here,
Yeah, you're right.
you can sleep in my bed. I'll find somewhere else.
Yeah, you're right.
Does
That's
that
my
help with
bed.
the sleep
Like,
schedule?
you just in my bed.
We'll just switch.
Dude, that's so
Dude, I'll keep that in
Yeah,
mind.
let's do
Daniel wakes up.
Yo,
Michael?
the question
He's
is
like-
whether I'm gonna be able to wake up tomorrow for the test.
Natalia, I'm
I
not gonna let you
Guys,
skip
I
our
s-
bio final.
I sent a
We're a
alarm.
bio major.
Doesn't work.
Michael
Alarms
will
never
just
work.
call you over and over again.
That's what I did at pre-calc. She was like,
I was not late.
you were like 3
I was
minutes.
going.
It was a
I was
final, and she
walking
was, like,
over.
3 minutes, like until it started. She
Yeah.
shows up.
We're chilling. I had
Everyone
3
else-
minutes.
Everyone else was there like 25 minutes in advance.
Are you serious? 25?
Why would you do that?
It's
though?
a final.
I finished at like
I'm
30.
in like 15 minutes.
So.
Were you the one right after me finished?
Well, I finished and I was like going over it, and then I saw you leave, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of done. So I submitted
I mean,
the
all
notes.
my professors have been late.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All of
Really?
them.
That
Yeah.
wouldn't be me, but I
This
wasn't
was
late.
the only day
No, you weren't late. You weren't late. I'll
Like
give you that.
5 minutes or more.
I was
late
heading
class.
over.
I'm waking up at 7 though tomorrow. Like I'm not taking any chances.
You wake up at 6,
The
then you go to
question-
mass, and a good start to your day.
I would do that, but that would be a horrible start to my day because
Why?
I'd get that much amount of sleep. I'll go to mass afterwards.
Oh, that's fair.
Although I do want to start going to some 6 o'clock masses, but I'll have to plan
Dude,
that into days where I
they're
can
crisp.
sleep in.
They're
I
crisp.
like going to early masses. I really do, but
Yeah.
just recently, I have, or I just haven't planned it in. I should say.
Well, dude, okay, like 6 o'clock masses.
We gotta get them out of here.
Yeah, like if you have like an 8 a.m. It's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's so nice. Okay, I want to wear this, but like I don't want to be like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Can't flex the drip just yet.
Exactly.
Thank you for giving me back my
New
shoes.
shoes. Get here.
My shoes.
All right.
Thanks for
Thank you very
joining
much.
us.
Wait.
wanna
Thank
hit
you.
us off, man?
Oh, signing off.
From the Secrets of Crannies.
Signing off, Kateria.
Zoe.
Peace.
Peace.
How's it
Sorry,
going?
sign off. So, peace.
Sayonara. Oh yes.
Sayonara. Kamsahamnida.
How's that?
Ciao.